Hello Gemini Moon Signs, and welcome to your prediction for the full moon in Aries happening 1 October. Stay tuned. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not the easiest full moon we've had all year, but the thing is, if you approach it with consciousness, and I know you guys are beautiful conscious beings, else you would not be watching my channel, and you're doing the work, and you're tapping in, and you're bringing yourself into those healing spaces, and you are looking at all the mirrors of self. And as long as you continue to do this work, I promise you, you are going to be absolutely fine in this endeavor. So we also have around the full moon, amazing, 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 amazing. We also have Chiron in Aries, and of course we have Mars in Aries, and Mars is still retrograding at this time. And I know you guys have already done a bit of research about that Mars retrograde energy. If you haven't, please do. But I've been speaking about it, and the thing is, it's really tapping in to the sacred masculine, and it's about redefining, it's about redefining the masculine, and looking at the ways in which we've really been limiting our belief in the masculine. And yeah, it's about empowering that aspect of ourselves. And the thing is, we all have masculine energies, and of course Gemini, you are a masculine energy in terms of your moon sign, and it's really time for us to redefine these elements. One more. Very, very beautiful. So, in terms of collective energy, we can have a lot of flare-ups. There are going to be people losing their tempers around you. There are going to be people who are triggering you. There is going to be a lot of emotional reaction and response. And I really would like for you to just consciously shift into response instead of reaction, instead of flying off the handle, breathing, recognizing those mirrors. And yes, you guys already know this, so in terms of general energy for you guys, really powerful. We have spiritual, teacher, dietary change, and children. So have some of you been thinking about, I'm receiving so much intuitive guidance and so much knowledge, and I've been really on this spiritual path for quite a long time, and while I know I'm not done on this spiritual path, and there's so much more for me to learn and so much more growth to do and so much more healing, but I've really acquired so much knowledge and experience on this path that maybe it's time to start sharing this with others. And maybe you already are, and if you already are, you've hit the nail on the head, you're on your path. And if you're thinking about doing this, I'd really like to just urge you to take those steps and really step into that spiritual teacher role. And of course, this spiritual teacher role, I don't like this idea of like hierarchy or placing yourself above those that you teach, because the thing is, as a spiritual teacher, you are always learning more, and you're learning also from your students, and it's always a reciprocal relationship. And so it's really about that relationship and coming to the stage together on a level stage. It's not a raised stage, and we sit in a circle instead of in an auditorium together and holding each other. And so I'd like for you to just recognize these beautiful spiritual gifts that you have. And I really get the sense, obviously, because the children card is right here as well, is that Perhaps you are going to take that spiritual teacher role with children, and this is incredibly powerful. The children literally are the future of our planet, and working with the children is the most direct way you can work with the future. Helping them to see with eyes of love, helping them to tap into their natural, empathetic, and so many of their intuitive and psychic gifts, these kinds of things, giving them tools such as meditation and being with nature and how to use breath work to calm themselves down. Whatever tools it is that you've been using up to this point, it's time to share it with others, and very likely with children. Hey, maybe it's just with your own children. This is also possible. And the other card that's coming through here is dietary change. And I think it really is a very excellent time for us to recognize how our moods are so controlled and so in relationship with what we eat. And of course, you know, things like our lifestyle choices in terms of doing yoga and exercise, these kinds of things can be so powerful that it can actually override that dietary change. But when we bring all of these things into like a harmonious relationship, when we're working from all these different aspects, eating healthy, meditating, doing the work, etc., then this is really the most powerful way. It's about seeking that balance. And so maybe there have been times where you've just been too busy and you haven't really been eating the best kind of food, and you notice that this makes you crabby or grumpy, and you just feel so much more empowered when you're eating fresh vegetables, organic vegetables, and just healthy healing foods. So if you've had those intuitive nudges, here is your affirmation. Listen to yourself. And then in terms of the energy that is leading up to this full moon for you, we have the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. This double divine feminine, this double royal divine feminine, the Earth Mother. But quite interesting, we have this Earth Mother working with the air element. And so the Earth is bringing through that healing, which of course you consciously tap into, but is available to you at all times. And the thing is, you might be watching this while the sun is still in Virgo, and of course we just moved through this beautiful Virgo new moon, so much healing energy. I'm going to tap into that healing energy. So amazing. And you can really carry that energy through with you and bring it towards this full moon with intention, simply through your intention, simply through constantly grounding and allowing it to carry you and understanding the connection you have with the earth. And then of course this air energy, which of course correlates with your beautiful Gemini moon sign. This Queen of Swords really talks about this feeling of the storm clouds clearing and the sun starting to peek through, and you're just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, when things have been so dark for so long, and you've been looking for that little bit of light in the distance, and there it is. There it is, showing itself, because you've been doing that healing work. And if you haven't been doing the healing work consciously, I'm telling you now, the healing work has even been happening on a subconscious level in the dream spaces, because this is just the kind of energy that has been coming through at this time. And so now you have the opportunity to be conscious about it and bring it with you towards this more difficult full moon. And then in terms of what is unfolding for you over the full moon, we have the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. And so we really have this double again. So we had Queen, Queen, and now we've got 3, and we've got earth energy with fire energy. So the 3, firstly, let's talk about the 3, because the 3 is a very sacred number, right? It's about union, but it's about divine union. And divine union brings in spirit as well. So it's not just the union between two people, but it's that divine aspect, that divine element. And so there really is this sense of building something meaningful, building a beautiful garden or a beautiful business or a beautiful home with someone special, with someone that you love. And of course, some of you watching will be single. And so maybe you're spending this time visualizing building this thing with someone you love. And maybe you're already planting those seeds and you're starting to build it and create space in your life for that person to join you. And so remember, a big important part about manifesting is we have to get our space ready for it. We have to start acting in this world as if it's already coming. As if it's already coming. And so, for example, if you're trying to attract your divine partner who you want to build a life with, things like, do you sleep stretched out in the middle of the bed? Or do you leave a space for someone to come cuddle next to you, you know? Allowing the space to come through, allowing space, clearing enough space in your closet, starting to look at houses where you want to move, you know? Dreaming in these ways as if you already have that. But for a lot of you, you're already in this relationship, and there just is this sense of coming together with this partner and really working hard together, holding each other, being there for each other, and then creating visions for your future together, looking at what's your dreams, what's my dreams, and how can we bring these dreams together, and how can we make them work together. So the Three of Wands is really talking about using your creative powers, the creative powers of visualization, the creative powers of your imagination to dream. But you can't allow it to just stay in this dream realm. You also have to use your creative powers in your hands, in your body, to express these dreams into reality, and to express it with joy. And I hope that you're constantly reshifting your focus, because of course at this time a lot of difficult things can arise, and you have this opportunity, and maybe there can be difficulties between you and your partner as well, and you have this opportunity each moment to go, how can we be playful with this? How can we bring a creative solution through? And then in terms of what is unfolding for you after this full moon, guys, you have quite a lot of positive aspects coming through here with the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And so some of you are asking, will there be enough financially? Will there be enough materially? Will we be supported? Constantly seek that balance. Constantly balance out. Get the rest you need when you need it. Put the work in when you have the energy. Find ways to structure your routines, structure your days. And this is the thing about routine, guys. It can be freeing and empowering when you construct a freeing and empowering routine that serves you. It's, you know, and I think a lot of people get a little bit stuck when people say the word routine or discipline or sticking to a routine, because of course, you know, that very stringent, oppressive kind of routine of like the way a factory runs or a school, which is very similar, by the way. And of course, the school system is kind of getting people ready to just fit into these sort of capitalist systems, right? And we're trying to break free from that. So I'm not talking about those kinds of routines. I'm talking about the routines that free you. Routines such as in the morning, I wake up, I express gratitude, I make myself a cup of tea or coffee, I sit to meditate, then I have breakfast, then I give love to my family, and then I get ready for work, or whatever it is. Make it empowering for you. Very, very important. And this is the thing. The potential for the potential for abundance is so great for you guys, but it really is hinged upon your ability to dance through this dance of balance. And especially while we're moving into this Libra season, it's a really great time to discern and to look at how you create and bring balance into your life in a conscious way. And it's going to be so important while we continue to move through this Mars retrograde energy to be conscious. How am I bringing in those healing aspects into my daily life? How am I using the tools I've been given to reprogram my subconscious to think in better ways? How am I doing the self-checking? How am I recognizing mirrors of self in the things that are arising and showing themselves? The other thing that's coming through is do some research. Do some research. There's something that you're wanting, and I'm really getting the sense that this is career for you guys. Do some more reading, do some more research. Don't just jump into it straight away. There's more knowledge to be acquired here. Always more knowledge to be acquired. Amazing. I'm so excited for you guys to step into this beautiful spiritual teacher role. I'd really love to hear from you in the comments. If this resonated, please let me know. I'm also doing a healing and release ceremony on the 22nd, which is the equinox. I would absolutely love it if you joined me. It'll be live on my Facebook page, which is LunAscention. All the links will be below. Of course, if you're watching this after the 22nd, you can catch the uploaded video, but it would be amazing if you could join live. That would be the absolute best. And yeah, please follow me on Instagram, where I do a weekly live on Tuesdays, and I do sort of one-on-one readings, yeah, short readings. Of course, if you'd like a full in-depth reading, which takes an hour to an hour and a half, I'd really love to do this work with you. So please send me an email, also linked below. And yeah, guys, I'm so grateful to be here. If you enjoyed that, please do hit subscribe and like, so that you can catch my videos twice a month, every 2 weeks. And thank you for being here. With love.